Buddy, I believe we're live and we're ready to go. I'm just gonna pull you up on my other page here, and let's see what we got going. Whoops. Okay. All right. Hello, hello. I am live. I just can't see myself yet. Hope everyone's had a great day today. It has been a fun day. I worked most of my day. Still am working with you now. I don't see me. Let's pull up over here. Okay, now I think we're live. Oh gosh, these new systems, I tell ya. We're learning them. It's taken me some time, but hey. Okay, I don't know what's happened, so let's hope I'm live, because I don't see anything. Let me look on my phone, and I'm going to tip you down because you're like way up there. Whoops, that was a little bit too far, sorry. There we go. And I'll pull my tray back. I don't want you to be too far away. Say hello when you're here. That would be like really helpful. I'm just going to pull you up on my phone. I'm learning this new system, guys. It's taking me some time. Okay. Yep. Okay. It's taking me some time. There we go. Now we're here. Sweet. Well, I couldn't find it on my other page. So thank you for your patience. Put my phone somewhere where it's out of our way. We are going to use these picks here from the Dollar Tree. We're going to make two trees, guys. We're going to make a white one, and we're also making a silver one. Just don't want to lose my pieces there. And I'm going to be using two terracotta pots. One will be silver, one will be white, of course. You're going to use this as your base, which is going to go on top. Now your hole is not exactly centered here. I'm not going to let that worry me. I mean, if I drill another hole, the whole thing will crack, you know. And I don't know if they purposely do them, but the holes are not centered. And I bought many of them, and they're not centered. So I'm going to set this aside for a moment, and we're going to just paint this. And I'm just going to use the paint we used yesterday of the acrylic matte finish. And we're just going to kind of dry brush it. Just not too much, not too little. I don't want it to be like, you know, just, well, maybe I will paint it. I think it might look nice. Kind of wanted it kind of woodsy looking. Hello, hello. Hi, Deb. How are ya? I'm getting a little better at my messages. I can kind of see where they are. I haven't figured out how to make it bigger yet, but I'm hoping my son and I can have a time together where we can sit down and do a craft together, and he can see what my situations are. We have a couple minutes each, you know, per day. Now this, we're just going to let it sit. We're going to do a second one. Just like so. And don't forget to do the top. Now, try to get all your little whiskey brushes out. Now this is not a chalk paint, but it's very dry like a chalk paint. I'm actually going to leave that one white, like the color it is, because we're going to put beads on that one. So we're just doing one pot like so. All right. Then you're going to take a little snowflake. Just put that down. Sit there. Like so. This is what it is, just a small little snowflake. And you're going to cut out that center hole. And when you first start, it's not that easy. Kind of have to bend it. And I don't have, let's see, do I have a small wire cutter yet? I know I snapped one the other day. Let's see if I can still, oh, it's a little, I don't know. That is not going to work. I'm going to have to stick with my little, and you're just going to snap them out. That center block. And I tell you, I had problems at first. The main part was just, could I snap it out? I had to find a scissors that would work. This one has a spring in it, but the spring is sprung, so it's a little more difficult because it likes to bend, and that's because of the spring. When your spring is sprung, it's not always easy to use. So you'll get something like that with a hole in the middle. There's the hole. See? And that's gonna, see, this is pretty well dry. That's gonna sit right on top here, like so. Now we're doing the easy stuff first. On this one, I think I might just put a white rim on the bottom. I might even do that. Let's just do that. Just the bottom. Before I put my paintbrush away. Just the bottom. Because we're going to make 2 trees. You know, a lot of people make these gardens, or not gardens, but Christmas scenes. And they cost so much. Even going to the dollar store, you get one little piece for, you know, so much money, and I just can't believe it sometimes what some things cost. I mean, granted, everything's gone up. I realize that. Now, I'm not worried about this edge here at all. I mean, if it gets on this, because we're going to be covering that. I'm just taking a little dot. Whoops, that got a little high. It's not going to matter. We're covering that part up with the beads. Just like that. That's all I'm using. We're also going to be using Gorilla Glue. Sit there. And I'm just going to be using these beads here. Now this one's already been used, so let's see. About how much we're going to need, and then we'll cut off from that. I'm just getting an estimate, guys. All right, now we're going to have to, of course, let's see, this is approximately 3 rows down. We're going to take off 3 rows. Now we're working from the bottom up. It's going to be pretty, I think. A fuzzball flying in front of me. We might have to do a little at a time. So it looks like we're going to, because it angles. So I'm going to do like 4 rows at a time. Just to make it easier to lay on. Don't forget to say hello if you're here. Thank you for joining me. It's very kind of you. Now I am going to put a little bit of hot glue on the bottom and a little bit at the top. I use Gorilla Glue if you'd like to know what kind of glue I use. Now I'm not going to worry about that little line at the top not being here because we can finish that off with any kind of, this one's going to have to go 3. That one slid down a little bit, so might only be able to do 3 at a time because of the curve. Super cool. Did anyone do any Black Friday shopping? Hi, Wayne. How are you tonight? I was going to do a sale tonight, and I still might. I haven't decided yet. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put the glue on. Silly me. Want to make sure that stays. Now this is an idea for some people. This might not be for everybody. We're not worried about this line right here yet, but see how pretty that's going to be? Now this one's just going to stay white because there's going to be 2 different trees. And you might have to, if you use these kind of sticker beads, you may have to squish them together a little bit. Don't use a lot of hot glue, guys. And it just loves to stick to this, so. And that one on crooked. Just because I was going to say something. How nice it was going. So I'm just sliding them over. Now they stick really well to this terracotta pot. And again, we're just going to do the same thing. I'm doing 3 rows at a time because of the curve. It goes from wide to narrow. And 3 is easier to work with than a whole row. And we might put another row right around that edge, just to cover up any of my messes. And see, it kind of angles a little bit, see? And that's the other side. I can't see what. I can't see. But it does. It angles crazy. No matter how you do it, it still looks straight, but it's still going to be a little bit off because of the turn. The curve and the curve of the pot this way and the curve going down. Not the curve, the angle. Just a smidge of glue. I should have angled that one and I didn't. And that's the one I glued really well. Okay, look, that piece is done. No Black Friday shopping for you. Good for you. I didn't either. Instead I worked. Lucky me. All right. Just kind of checking, making sure how much I'm going to have to splurge out of this. I think I can go 4 there. And the reason I'm hot gluing, guys, is because I want it to stay there. Simple enough, right? There's a little red. Something red on it. It's looking kind of cool. Got some angles going on, man. That twist is something else. We're going to go back to 3. And these are a little bit longer because now we have more of an angle. It looks like an angle, but it's really fairly straight. Wayne, I wanted to know if you have any of those balls that you made left. Hi, Della. That's good. Making money instead of spending it. Well, can't say I don't spend it. I am a girl. I do like to shop. Oops. See, now it's going to be coming to a V here, so we're going to have to probably do 2. You know, we probably can do 1 more row. Let's cut 1 row off. And let's do 3. You can always add them on, but you can't sometimes get them off. I'm sure you can. You know, friends, the hardest thing about changing systems is my mind hasn't changed it. And I'm really liking it because it's making it so much easier for me to get a few other things done, which is super cool. Yes, I still have lots of Christmas ornament balls. How much are they, hon? And then send me an invoice. They're for me. I'm not going to resell them or anything like that. Just want you to know. Seashore. I should not be taking about that on my life. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I agree. Send me an invoice. I just wanted, since I have you here, wanted to make sure I could get some. I know get some isn't really a word, but that's what I use. It's in my dictionary. All right. So now we're going to have to angle this off just a bit. We're going to snaggle off this piece. And we're going to put that little piece right up on top here. Guys, you know my dictionary, don't you? Hey, I'm just happy I can speak and laugh and talk. I might have my own language, but hey, I could have been a whole lot worse. By the grace of God, I'm here today. And my doctors too. God gave me some good doctors. And strong parents. Oh my goodness. You did ask, so I can tell you. They are 10 each. That's fine. 3 for 25. Okay. Would you like that? Let me know what you like. Let's chat after this. I didn't know you. I've only seen the ones that you posted. And I really liked them. And I thought I PM'd you for that, but obviously that didn't work. You know how that is. You think you did it and you get different stuff. But yes, I do want them. Thank you. 3 for 25. That's fine. Let's see. How many do I want? That's not a problem for me. That's fine. I'm just filling up these little holes. Because of the angle, it's going to be just a little bit one too high. Try to get my thumb out of there. Take that little one piece and stick it in. And that's, you might have to do that on some of these, depending on how you worked it out to get them on. Now just a small strip here. 4 maybe. That's okay, don't worry about it. I would have even bought them in January. I do want them, so. Friends, we made these really beautiful balls. I won't even try to, they're just beautiful. I hope he reposts them for he can, look how nice that looks. Now, is it perfect? No, I'm not perfect. Looks nice. I have a little bit of a bump here. I'm going to see if I can snaggle that piece off. Not all of it, just there we go. Now it's nice and smooth. That's really, really shiny and bright. Looks great. Now you're going to take your snowflake and you're just going to stick it on here. Now, you know, you might want to wait till you get this next part done before you do that, but some people will. And I'm not going to make the hole any bigger than what it is on either one of them. So these are just going to set aside, and let me show you how we're going to do this. This is a very inexpensive craft, and you are going to need your scissors. Sorry, I shouldn't have put those away. These are $1.25 Dollar Tree picks. They're nice, cute little treats. Take all this away. Made it right into the garbage. And you get 5 in a package. I buy 2 packages, and I'll show you what I do. This has saved me a lot of money. Now, you have this side here, and then you have this little one on the bottom. You see that? Probably got the wrong shirt on. Let me use this hand. So you have this little twig. It's a little bit lower than these two. Okay? So you're going to cut this side off like so. Very simple. So you'll have one side. And then you have this one right here that you're also going to cut off. Just this the side one right there. So you have a stick. Half a stick. You're going to do that on 4 of them. And do it all on the same side. That's why I was showing you. Don't know what that was. You're going to keep one flat as normal. When the other 4 you're going to cut. Okay. Again, the one with this little thing here, that's the side you're not cutting. And you're just cutting that. And it's a wire, so you can kind of bend it to, you know, get it out. I didn't get that one very far in, but, and then just this piece right there. And it does have glitter on it, but by the time I'm done with it, the glitter is always off. So I end up respraying it. It's a fun little craft. I think most people could do this 10 and up, like so. And don't worry if you cut off the wrong side, it's not a crisis. It will still work. I've done it. I just am telling you. I tell you, I'm real. I tell you what I do and what happens with me. I'll get talking and then zoom, it's gone. Okay, so now I have these all cut one-sided. Very simple. And all my glitter's on my tray. Just slide those off. Okay, now you have your double. This is a double, it's on both sides. You're going to lay that down. Now you're going to eventually take your 4 and you're going to glue them on at an angle. I got to flip it my direction. I hope you can see. I was going to say I could raise it. Well, maybe I can raise it up. Because sometimes it's hard to see, guys. I hope that helps. Does that help at all? I don't know. I think it's my shirt that I can't see my table. I'm going to tip you down just there. Is that better? Gosh, let's hope. If I can't see, guys, I don't think you can see. All right, that's just me. Look, see, I didn't cut this one off. And now I'm ready to start, and it's not. I am going to cut that one. Just to get me started. And you're going to angle it and you're going to hot glue it right into that spot. Now, don't use your best table, guys. when you're hot glue. I'm gonna sneeze. And I only do the wire, all right? Not the tip. Don't do this part. Just do, like, this part is not wire. Here's where my wire starts, right here, and comes down. Just do to the bottom of this little last one. And I use Gorilla Glue. And right now I'm using the high temp Gorilla Glue. Now I'm going to angle it into that spot, right to that stem. I'm supposed to angle a little bit more than that. I put it straight up. Not a problem. Because you have 4 that you're going to put on here. And again, you're starting, and in these picks, they have a little hole right here. There's a small hole. That's where you start your hot glue. Like so. And try to put that hole with the same hole of the other side. And you're building out this little tree. Make sure you pick it up so it doesn't stick onto the table. See how it's filling out? That pretty? Now, if you decide you only want 5 on here, that's fine too. So that, I mean 4. I can't count today. Hey friends, tonight when I got off work, of course I came right down here, but I also was watched a little bit of a program my brother was watching, and it was a Christmas program on channel 2. Now 2 in Minnesota is, so it looks like so. See that? And there's this guy, Rick Stevens. Maybe you might know him, maybe you might not. I'm going to save this one for something else. Now I have another one that I did, and now I'm going to attach the 2 packages together. They're going to just be glued on together, just like so. Now you can wire them, you could add, you know, it's just a simple little straight up tree. You can leave them flat, like so, and they can be used on a panel. Well, you could glue them on as like a 3D panel. I'm not sure if that can really show up. Where's another item? I only have one color here, white. See, you must have something else. Well, this is also white. But see, you can make some really cute wall decors, add some twinkle lights, and make several little items, just adding them on. And the different colors will really be pretty. They had red, silver, white. That's all I saw at the Dollar Tree. We'll make a silver one in a minute. Silver ones are going to be half size. And I didn't get any twinkle lights because I didn't have anything. Now here I'm going to add right down the middle. The same, don't go lower than your leaves. Don't be scared to put some glue on that middle. Nothing worse than having your tree split on you without lightning. My tree never fell down, guys. FYI. And then you're going to put these together. Now, guys, this is only $2.50. Now I'm going to cut these off. Don't throw those little picks away. These are really strong wires. I save them. They make nice little, now I had another snowflake here. Here it is. Now is the time that you want to, got a little, oh, it's a fuzz. I thought I put it in my red paint. So I'm going to add that on. And I use a kind of a lot on this because people like to touch. You tell them don't touch and they touch. Just on the edge. Leaving that where the hole can be seen. This is just a little fanciness on the edge. Now we might have to make that hole a little bigger. We'll have to see, and that's why I said it's best to wait. But if you can get them all in one hole, now I'm going to just push it down. Don't push too hard because it breaks. Now I have a little fun little tree. You see that? Let me put you up a little higher. It's a fun little tree. And it's not very expensive. You could add twinkle lights on it. I don't have any. I'm so sorry. But that's the way my life goes. I was hoping to put some beads right here. I had some beads. Here. Just something to cover up the bottom. Just to give it a little extra sparkle on the bottom. And I don't even hot glue it in here, guys. I don't. This is tight. It's pretty tight. And I'm just stringing some of these clear beads. I'm not sure if they're actually clear. Around its edge. And they make really just fun little small areas, great for bathrooms, guys, if you like to decorate your bathroom. Just a simple little tree. Now, it's not a Christmas tree. You know, it's not an evergreen, it's just the outdoor Minnesota tree. Just pushing that down. I got hot glue sticking to me. I have to decide which one I'm going to cut off. And now this one is ready. Making sure my beads are stuck. But simple little fun tree. That's a genius, she says. All right, let's do the silver one. We're doing the silver one just the same way. Except, oops, come back here. Oh, you know what we didn't do? The snowflake. I didn't show you with the snowflake. So this I don't glue on because, you know, when you store things in winter, from the winter to the summer, I just leave it like so. If it's going on a table, I just put the snowflake underneath. You can glue it on if you're like going into a church or something, but not necessarily. And then I like to sparkle these a little bit brighter than what it is. So we're going to do the same thing. And I use the clear ones for, hi, you love it, great. Now I got some fuzz on here. I was working with my, and these are really kind of loose, guys. So that's part of the reason I don't, because they break. Glue them on. All right, that's just me. All right, let's do the same thing with the silver and see how pretty that one is. This one I didn't pre-do, so I'm just going to cruise around and go ahead and comment. And inexpensive, guys. Now, I went and looked at some of these trees. Walmart wanted $15 for a tree that was less tree-ish. Is that even a word? Less tree than this one. And it's in Kathleen's dictionary. And these are exactly the same way. So I'm going to cut this side, and they are kind of bent. You know where the wire is from shipping. I'm going to keep one good. So I put one aside just like that. And these four are going to be cut on that one side. And I flip them all the one direction so I can just pick it up and cut. Because I make a lot of these. And I thought I showed you guys before. And then save these little pieces, guys, because they're kind of nice little fill-ins for like wreaths and things like that. Snowmen, small snowmen, come back here. And that one, some, and then this one. So you have like that. See, they come bent. So sometimes you have to straighten them out. And if you pull the wire straight, it sometimes helps. But see how nice and glittery these are? I bet you can see these a little bit better. At least I think. Now this again is the silver. And we already did the base. And then that one there. And they're not difficult to make. It's just staying a little organized. Something Kathleen always works on and never completes. If you cut the wrong side, it doesn't matter. It will be a tree. Not every tree is the same. All right. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to just cut all of them. And then that one at the top here. And that just makes it easier. Sometimes you have to cut this off as well, but not always. I'm just going to push those right there. Oh, goodness. My brother's going to love me. I got a whole bunch of glitter everywhere. All right, so now we're going to take our one base. Take those 4, lay them down. Glue this one first, and I angle it. Trying to make sure it's straight. Angle it just a bit and put it on the side. And just go down to the bottom leaf or stem or whatever it's called. And if your glue dries, just add more glue. No problem. So, first one's always a little hardest to get on. I don't know why. It always is. And you know glue doesn't always like to stick to glitter, so you have to have patience with it. Everyone just ran out the room saying patience. That one dropped. Okay, now we're going to do the second one. And that's going to go on that side. And sometimes I find on the glitter ones you have to like double glue it. It's just because of the glitter. Push it right into the center. I had to turn it towards me. Do as I say, not as I do, right? Okay, now that third one is going to go right in the middle. So I'm just going to use 3. And I'm going to have to cut this one off here in the middle one. Like so, and then if they bow up on you, just push them down. Be tough. And try to keep them angled. That one went right with the other one. Wasn't that nice? See how pretty that is? Now watch. Where is it? Now this is just a foam board. Nothing fancier. But look how nice that looks on there. Cute little wall, 3D wall design as well. Super, super cool. If it does not stick for you, try scraping some of the glitter off. Yes, it does help. It holds pretty good. Now we left the side flat, like I just showed you. The side is flat. So now let's do the second. But they look really nice like on a piece of wood. Of course, Kathleen don't have no wood. She used it up in the summertime. And I was going to buy some the other day, and the store was closing, so we left, and I never bought it. So I have some projects that I'm going to do with some wood, and this will be part of it, doing part of these trees. Now we have this one already done. So we'll set this one aside. Don't worry about these being loose. Once we put them together and twist them and cut them off to where we want them, it will be there. Okay, so we need one flat. There's 2, 3, 4. Is that right? That one's ready. Flip it, put this one aside. That one's fine. This one we're cutting. Okay. Guys, ready. And it's that fast to make, guys. Now, usually when I'm done doing with the glitter, guys, I do have to spray mine because I have a tendency to wipe off the glitter, just like Wayne was saying. And if you want a fuller tree, use all 5. And that's going to be your center one, so I'm going to cut this one off, and then this piece right here, because that's going to be the center. So I'll set that one aside. 1, 2, and is that what we did on this one? 3? And these do bend a little bit, but not much. It's that fake wire. Okay. This one's bent. Yay. I'm going to swap this one. I like them flat. There we go. And let's straighten it. If they're not straight, they won't stick to the glue as well either. But I think these are really cute for tables. Cute idea, inexpensive, good for like churches. They're not losing a lot of, you know, money. School programs. Gosh, guys, I made so many for school programs. Now I'm just going to angle it and set it down. It sticks to me just fine. Ain't that nice? It's precious. Don't need some TLC holding, I guess. Okay, now this one's going on the other side. We gotta turn it towards me, sorry. Again, just trying to keep it all together. You can kind of pinch it if you want. That helps. You do get hot glue on your fingers, no big deal for me, but I know some of it bothers you. You don't glue your top, guys. Don't glue these. That needs to be loose. Take it off your hands. This is the last one on here, and that goes right in the center. Super cute, guys. Now, if you do put the glue in here, it may melt the rest of the work you just did. FYI. And I've done it myself lots of times. Here and probably tonight. But inexpensive. Look how pretty, right? Now we're going to glue these two together. Again, I'm just using the stem to glue on. And I'm going to use the cool one. Oh, that one folded on me before it rolled. Just a second. It hasn't cooled, so we'll let that cool for a sec. While that's cooling, I'll glue this little, and this just gives a cover top, guys. Nothing more than that. I don't have any clear ones, so I'm just going to use white ones, and just like so. Leaving that hole so I can see where I'm going to put my stem, my trunk of my tree. Now we're going to hot glue right down this stem. That's it. And I'm going to use a lot because I want that in just two down to the bottom of the tree part. Don't go all the way down those wires, just that much. Put the bottom together and push towards the top. This one you can see my little hot glues and stuff because it just was that way. Just like any tree, you have to treat it with love. Now we don't want this to go all the way down. We're going to cut off about this much. That's probably why my scissors don't work very well. Oop, got a little hot glue at the top. And I don't do any hot gluing here, guys. I just simply stick it in that hole. Kind of twist it if you have to. Sorry, I had a hot glue on my finger. Now this hole I didn't check. Ooh, my fault. Might have to make that hole just a tad bigger. Let me use my other scissors. Don't want it too much bigger. You want it tight. I got hot glue and dirt all over it. There we go. And I push down until it doesn't go any farther. And look how cute this is, guys. And now you just pull out your leaves or your, this side didn't stay. And that happens sometimes. When you melt the two together, the one side will pop off. Just stick it back on. And just aim it out. And these long ones, just push them towards the top. Straighten out your tree. And voila, you got some really cute trees. Aren't that cool? Hi, Deb. You know that great idea how you are doing those trees. Well, thank you. And they're inexpensive and very, very nice. Super cute. You could add little twinkle lights. And, you know, I made that dough, candy cane dough. I called it a dough bowl, but it's not. It's just candy cane circle. Put these in there with some candles. Super cute, guys. This is a fun idea. Very, very fun. And they're approximately, I'll tell you in a sec. They are my good old trusty 200-year-old thing. They're probably about 14 inches high. And whatever your terracotta plant pot is would be approximately 3 by 3 by 14. Super cute, not too expensive, cute idea. Look at those guys in the pots. Very, very cute. I like them. Well, thank you very, very much, guys. I appreciate you all coming, and I hope you give it a try. It's not a difficult craft. It's a little messy with the glitter. Now, if you want more glitter on these, spray them. You know, you got your spray glitter. Well, mine's over there. I spray them outside. We're allergic to that stuff, so we do it outside. But, you know, add some twinkle lights. I don't think the silver one needs anything, but you could add those little Christmas bulbs. Do I have any? Thought I had a few. in my craft bag that, oh, okay. I'm looking. I have big bulbs, guys. I have the big bulbs. Those might be too big. All right, maybe it's in this bag. I know I have some lights. Or, bulbs in it. No, it's in this one. Guys, it's terrible. I got bags all over the place. Oh, do I have hooks? Well, we'll just put some blue ones on for right now. We can just even just stick them, you know, it might be a little heavy, but you could add Christmas balls on, you know, let's find a better. And I'm just going to snip off this little spot like so. Slide it in and just hang it on. See how well that works? Now they have strings in here, guys. I tell you, I am not going to deal with those strings. I'm a little old lady that don't like to look at anything. So I'm just giving you some ideas here what you could do with this. It makes a cute little inexpensive tree. I'm going to put some over on this side. Get on there. Guys, I'm so blind. Maybe one up here. That one I'll have to cut up. Oh, that one's too short. You have to find one that's like straight. But you get the idea. Super cute. Need one more on that side maybe. Now friends, I'm not putting up a tree this year, so you're going to have to enjoy everybody's trees. I'm just making these small little things because we're in the middle of construction here. And setting up the studio. There you go. Now isn't that adorable? I mean, it's not perfectly lined up. Let's put a couple on here and see what that looks like. Again, just finding a stem that they can just simply hang on. Some are nice. Some really hang down. It's like the Grinch tree. But these are prettier. Super fun little tree. You could hot glue these on if you wanted. I won't be doing that. Trying to get one at the top here, but it's not going to let me. It's super fun idea, guys. It's just, you know, having fun. If you really want one at the top, guys, I would probably put that on first. There you go. How cool is that? Now I didn't even these out. I'm just putting them on for you guys, so. But they make beautiful little gifts, right? Nothing too much there. Cute little gifts. Add some candles, whatever. Whoops, that one didn't stay. Let's just find another spot. I don't have any Christmas hooks right now. I have them, but I don't know where I put them. I have billions of them, I'm sure. But super cute, fun idea. Absolutely cute. I like them. Love your ideas. Thank you so much. So I'll just turn the tray. It might be easier and they might stay on. Now you don't have to add a tree top or anything unless you want to. That's totally up to you, of course. It's your craft. But go make them. Now guys, I've seen them go from anywhere from $15 to $45. And I thought, oh my gosh, there's no way I can spend that this year. Because this year's going to be, well, it's almost done, but I have like huge plans for next year for our crafting event that's going to be, I'm hoping in June. Still waiting for confirmation on that. And so, you know, guys, I'm looking forward to that. But not if I have to buy, you know, I want small decorations. And these are super cute. Now, tomorrow, I'll do the wood ones. And I'll just do the half one on the woods. And it will make a nice forest. That would be really pretty. And you can get these, guys. Whoops, just lost the ball. It went that way. That happens. But these are very fun, very cute. You're saving yourself a ton of money, so do that. I sprinkled for you. Thank you so much. I so appreciate all of you sprinkling, man. This month, this last 2 months here, since everyone started sprinkling again, and I so appreciate it. We have grown. We're almost to 2,500. I'm a small business, guys. I really am. And now see side by side how cute that looks. What do we have? Well, just let's set this aside like so, right? And let's take our little, well, this tray is a little big. I'll set this back here. So now I will turn this around little by little so you can kind of see. Now this is on a little 12-inch spinner. And, you know, added a few trees on here with my cardinal and deer. That's super cute. Okay, so I gave you that idea. Let me just slide this little gal out. Now let me show you another idea. Again, keeping those. My balls don't want to stay on. You need to use hooks, guys, or wire them on. You could do a display of trees. Now hold on. We have another tree to put on. Now, the table of trees. The different trees that we have made this year. Aren't those adorable? Thank you, Deb. Appreciate it, Debbie. Super cute trees, guys. For some reason I'm in the mood for trees. I don't know why. All right, let me just change this out one more time, just to give you ideas. Hold on. I'm going the wrong way. It's this guy. Guys, usually when I make a craft, I try to make it as a scene. I don't just make a craft to make a craft. I make a scenery out of them. Little lady, what happened to your scarf? Now look how cute this is. Super adorable. Look at that. Just different sceneries, guys. When I craft, I try to make things look like something I would want to see, you know? I just don't make a picture and stick it on the wall. I want something that it's going to, you know, I'm going to want to look at. That's what I like. That's what I call crafting. If you just make a picture and you just stick it on the wall, you know, it doesn't appeal to me. I've seen, I went to my friend's house and she took all her pictures, her family pictures and such, and she wrapped them up in wrapping paper. And asked me what I thought, and I didn't want to even answer her. I'm like, I miss your family. But, you know, that was her style, so that's what it was. But, you know, fun little, these again are palm bottle snowman and women. And I'll show you my other snowman. Again, this is another tree. I'm going to set this one up, these two up here. This is a wine bottle, guys, of some sort. I don't drink, so. Maybe I gotta turn them your direction for we get a fun look, guys. Now he's holding the tree on his head. It's just an idea, guys. These are just ideas that you can do for fun, especially this one. He has the Christmas tree on his head. This is the bottle. It had a funnel top with a wide base, and he's holding the tree on his head. In the trees, it's just a fun look, right? It's nothing. I thought I had that glued on, but we didn't even paint that. But super fun, just different ideas for you. This is a cute one as well. Great for on the bar. It is a bar, it's a drinking bottle, so why not, right? But I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Those are just some ideas for you. I hope you create them. I hope you try it out. I think it'll be super fun for you. Inexpensive. My clay pots cost more than all the rest. That's the only downside. Now you could use small clay pots, little ones. Let me just set those aside. Now I'll just take these little ones that I have here. Of course, they're not going to be perfect. These are, I had 2 left and 1 plain one. Again, I'm going to just cut those off just to give you a smaller pot idea. These ones aren't done, of course, or glued. But even something just so simple, like so. Now on the table, set those over there for a moment. That's where I would put, you know, your items. It just gives that little extra bling on the table. I don't know if you can see it, but they're super, super nice with just a little bit of bling on the bottom as well. You can add presents under it or whatever. But those are my ideas. That's how I use them, like that. So I hope you had fun with this. I think this is a super cute idea for everybody. I hope you enjoy them. I'm going to set these over there. Oh, I just dropped another ball. And guys, I have a ton of glitter here. My brother's going to laugh. My brother, if you know my brother, he doesn't care for glitter very much. I told him I'm a girl, I have to have some. Alright guys, I will be jumping back on in a little bit. I have another craft I would like to do. We are going to have a sale on Wednesday for sure. And I want as much out of here as I can get. Because he's going to be adding my lights here and I have to have that whole area cleared out. Don't know how I'm going to do that. But I'll be back on in about 15-20 minutes. So I'll see you shortly. Thanks so much for coming. Bye-bye. It's done.